Let's talk about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is hurt. He's out right now. He's not playing for the San Antonio Spurs. He has a quad injury. Now, the Spurs want Kawhi Leonard back in the lineup. And Kawhi Leonard is scared to come back and re-injure himself. He does not want to make his injury worse. That's the fear. If I play again before I'm ready, I will hurt myself even more. Now, there are three perspectives when it comes to Kawhi Leonard's injury. I'm going to look at all three of them, tell you where I land, who I think is right. So the first perspective is Kawhi Leonard's teammates. If you look at San Antonio right now, they are, at least as of 20 minutes ago when I started, they were the 6th seed in the NBA West. And mind you, 6, 7, 8, they're all like within a game. So being the 6th seed is pretty precarious. You could easily be out of the playoffs if you lose a game or two. So it's very possible the Spurs could miss the playoffs if they don't do something and improve. They're battling really hard, man. It's really close. And Kawhi Leonard's teammates feel like, with very good reason, hey, Kawhi, if you come back, we're going to do even better. We are missing you quite a bit. Come back now, help us get better. Look, I lost an intramural playoff football game. My team was fantastic. We dominated everybody. And then all three of my receivers could not make it to a game, and we lost because I was playing with guys. I love Spencer, my director. Doesn't never play football. Love him. Love the guy really tremendously. Spencer, you're not a great receiver. So we lost. And it was sad. I was like, man, my teammates could have played and they let me down. They chose to do something else that night. And that hurt. That sucked. So I understand Kawhi Leonard's teammates being frustrated. Look, dude, we need you. We're going to lose without you. Now, another perspective is the Spurs management. The Spurs management probably looks at it this way. We are paying Kawhi Leonard millions of dollars. We pay you to play basketball, and if you're healthy enough to play, you should. Look at it from the top down. If I'm a boss, which I hopefully will be someday, I want to have my own company, availability matters. Someday I want to hire a guy to edit all of my videos and produce a live show so I can do less production and more writing, more broadcasting. Availability matters. If I have a guy who's a great director, he's fantastic, he's awesome, he's the best, but he only shows up part-time, I'm not going to hire him. I'm going to hire the guy who's maybe not as good, but he's more reliable. If I'm upper management in the Spurs franchise, I'm frustrated. Kawhi, please play. We're paying you millions of dollars. We're literally paying you to play basketball. We're paying you to show up, and you're not. I understand why Kawhi Leonard's teammates would be frustrated. I understand why Kawhi Leonard's upper management with the Spurs would be frustrated. And I understand why Kawhi Leonard would not want to play basketball right now. There's three perspectives. His teammates, Spurs management, and then Kawhi Leonard himself. How do you think Kawhi Leonard feels? Think about it this way. The San Antonio Spurs, I hate to break it to you, the Spurs have no shot at a championship. It's not going to happen. The Spurs are not going to win an NBA title this year. They can't beat the Rockets. They can't beat the Warriors. They can't even beat the Spurs. Why risk your career? Why risk injuring yourself worse for a lost season? I get it. I understand why Kawhi Leonard doesn't want to play right now. Look at Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas gave his heart and soul. He played injured for the Boston Celtics last year. He got hurt. They traded him away. And because of that, because he played on it, Isaiah Thomas got hurt even worse. And as a result, he lost a ton of money. So if you look at it from Kawhi Leonard's perspective, if I play right now when I'm not 100%, I'm actually just I'm hurting myself. I understand all three perspectives. I've been on every side of them, actually. I've never been hurt. I never once missed a game because I was hurt when I played football. But I get it. I understand. And I'm actually going to side with Kawhi Leonard on this. Normally, I would say, look, buck up, play. But you're arguing over a lost season. The Spurs are not going to make to the finals. The Spurs have no hope of winning probably beyond what they're going to play the Blazers if they're the 6th seed. They play the Rockets or the Warriors. They're not going to win that series. It's over. If I'm Kawhi Leonard, I want to move on and worry about next year. It's true. Hate to break it to you, but that's the right mindset. That's how I see it. And I know I tend to side with the players. I tend to side with player versus team. Same way I usually side with employee versus corporation. But I think Kawhi Leonard's in the right about this. I would not want to risk my career for a season that's basically lost. The Spurs are not going to win a championship this year. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. You can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, on YouTube, also on Google Play. Thank you so much. If you really want to help me grow Strong Opinion Sports, though, tell your friends about the show on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Share this with your friends. Tell the world about Strong Opinion Sports. Subscribe and help me grow by telling your friends about this podcast. Thank you so much.